One of the biggest stories of the weekend so far, the state is now investigating what led to an hours-long standoff at a Stark County Juvenile Corrections facility. Investigators say a dozen teens were able to escape their rooms and barricade themselves in the facility for most of Saturday. News 5's Catherine Ross talked to the Ohio Department of Youth Services today. She joins us now live. And Catherine, kind of help us out here. Explain how all of this unfolded.
Yeah, Jonathan, Youth Services confirmed to me this afternoon no one was seriously injured during the situation at Indian River, and the public was never at risk. What investigators were calling a contained barricade incident wrapped up after midnight with 12 teenagers in custody. Now, this all started around 12:45 Saturday afternoon when one of the teens took keys from a youth specialist in his housing unit. He then began unlocking doors to other rooms. In total, a dozen 15 to 19-year-olds escaped their rooms and ran to the nearby school building on campus. A special response team from the Ohio Department of Rehabilitation and Corrections was deployed to negotiate with the group. The teams told them that they had been armed themselves with makeshift weapons made from supplies in the school and tools from a vocational classroom. They refused to leave. Eventually, the ODRC team went inside and used pepper spray to get everyone back into custody. There were 3 other separate incidents at Indian River earlier in the week where teens assaulted staff at the facility. Now, to bolster support, DYS says it plans to offer pay supplements to corrections officers and youth specialists. The director also says the department will soon equip staff with body cameras.
I think the value of cameras is it gives you, an opportunity to hear what's going on. And, I think you're absolutely right. Your assessment of how it's been well received in DRC and Annette Chambers-Smith and I have had some long discussions about the value of this. And the union mentioned it to us, most recently.
Now, the young offenders in this situation were already serving sentences for serious charges, things like felonious assault, kidnapping, aggravated robbery, aggravated riot, and gun specifications. They are now all facing additional charges for their actions this weekend. Half are still at Indian River. The other half are in custody at the Stark County Jail. In the newsroom, Catherine Ross, News 5.
Never a good thing when an inmate gets the keys. Lots of questions. Catherine, thank you for that. And I got to tell you, this is not the first incident of this kind at Indian River. There are questions being raised over and over again about whether that facility is fully staffed and equipped to keep the officers and the juveniles safe there. Our Nadine Abusada spoke exclusively with a corrections officer who was there that night to offer some more insight into the state of that facility.
In Massillon, State Patrol and law enforcement from all over swarmed around the correctional facility after a dozen inmates barricaded themselves in.
I'm concerned for the staff in there, and I'm also concerned for the youth in there.
The Department of Youth Services says the inmates got in their barricades around 1 p.m. and after negotiations, officers had the last inmate in custody by midnight, more than 10 hours later. This isn't the first incident at this facility. Just this week, an inmate assaulted a 60-year-old correctional officer. He was performing a hall check. That officer is now hospitalized. Then on Thursday, another guard was attacked.
They're scared. They're scared. They're scared for their safety.
Saturday night, Benny Wilmoth, the correctional officer at the facility, told us there isn't enough staff, so they are pulling people from all over.
You can be a secretary up front or in the business office, and they're mandating those people also and making them work units.
The Department of Youth Services tells us they are dealing with staffing shortages, and they confirm that they do have people work from other departments. They can volunteer to work here, but they must meet certain qualifications to work in certain units. Sunday, an officer who says he was inside the facility as this went down talked to me. We are not naming him or showing his face. We have also altered his voice because he is in fear of losing his job.
If you think that I don't feel safe, how do you think those 14-year-old kids that are just trying to do their time and go home safe in the same way they came?
He says they are continuously stretched thin, with officers sometimes mandated to work back-to-back 16-hour shifts.
The number grows every day because we have more situations where people are getting hurt every day.
Which he says affects the safety of all in the building.
What are we supposed to do? We can't even protect ourselves. Does someone have to die for somebody to do something?
The officer tells me this is especially hard to see because he truly loves what he does.
I work with youth because there's still something to work with.
But says until the problems are resolved, everyone is at risk.
I just sat on Friday at work. And I was bawling because I'm just like, they're going to kill one of us. That's their goal, is like they won't stop till one of us is dead.
Reporting in Massillon, Nadina Busada, News 5.